Hello, everyone, and welcome to something completely different. As you see, I'm looking at my desktop here rather than just a specific application, so I can pull up music. In fact, let's just start playing this. This should be alright. It's all C418, so we should be alright to have this running. I'm actually going to turn it down a bit because, my god, that is getting loud. There we go. Blender. Those of you on my Discord will know. It's still fucking loud, isn't it? Those of you on my Discord will know that I made a little penguin. You see, it's a cute little penguin thing. But it's not actually done. I can move the head separately from the body, and I mean, let's just ignore the fact that that is horrifying. Hey, Braxis. So, let's just ignore the fact that the head without eyes is horrifying. That head needs attaching to the body. Which, how do I show this? I don't need the wireframe. That's, Let's just show how I've made this for now. So, I've only actually modeled half of the penguin. Nerd! Had to. I need to throw Discord on the other monitor. Yes. The joys of... And so I hear. Alright. Right, what am I doing? I think what I need to do... Clear the parenting. For now. That's not quite worked the way I thought it would. Clear all the parenting. Cool. So none of this is parented anymore. I don't want it being parented because that could create an issue. What I do need to do... Actually, let's check the wireframe. Let's see... see where I'm gonna be joining this up, because I need to try and weld the two parts together, and I think we're gonna, well, I say we, I think I'm gonna struggle a little bit. So, there's a vertex there, vertex there, vertex there, where's on the, vertex up there, where's, 1, 2, 3 versus 4. That's gonna be an issue. I can probably shuffle some of the faces around. What do you mean I'm a squib? The fuck? Right. First things first, because it's nicer looking at this thing when it is textured, let's bring that down slightly. What I've got to try and do is prep the two objects to be able to join. That's kind of the whole point of me meddling like this. So, if I then, pull that up there, take that one and pull that up. That's going to affect the shape of the head a little bit. Not too bad, actually. You gotta go violate the Okay, you go violate the toilet. I'm sure the toilet will be very displeased with that. This might not actually be as difficult as I thought it would be. Not gonna lie, I was kind of dreading bringing these together. But this might actually be quite an easy solution. I do also need to change the shape of the body a little bit. It's not quite the shape that I want it to be. It's a little bit on the thin side, especially for what it is. It's meant to be a penguin. It wants to be a little bit fatter than that. So what I'm going to do is pull it out a little bit more. Not quite like that. No, that's not quite how I want to do it. What's going on down here? Right. First things first. No. Let's give myself a little bit more room to see what's going on. I've got basically no vertexes that I can work with because I'm a numpty. And the way I modelled this was weird. And I don't really want that option on at the moment. So let's just pull all this out a little bit. Hey Christina, how's you doing? Alright. That's only using. Yeah, take that up to level 3 on that. Let's take that up to level 3 as well. So everything should be roughly same amount of polys other than the hat. I don't actually know why I gave this thing a hat, but I gave it a hat. You're sick. Oh, no, that's no fun. Does that actually improve the shape of this? Slightly. Actually, I'm a little bit happier with that. Let's bring the body of that out just a little bit more. Bring this out just to get that curve. Not quite like that. Or like that. That's just horrifying. Actually, maybe that one's in the right spot. I need to pull this one out. That's better. Hey, Gunner. Need some pro tip, lol. To be honest, I'm kind of just mucking about. This is technically a college project. But this is basically my advanced 3D modeling unit, and I've nearly completed it. Because that's a better shape. At least the front is a little bit less squished. I need to do the same with the back. I'm going to get the shape of that right before I attach the head on. Let's hide the head and the eyes and the hat. For now. I haven't done the flippers yet. I should probably do flippers, which means I'm going to have to make sure there's enough loops in the joint to make sure it's going to be able to move. My tip is to get someone else to do it. I would do that, but that kind of goes against the rules of the course. And I do actually quite enjoy modeling. Even if I'm not actually... Oh, that's the arse end that I'm editing there. Fuck. Even if I don't feel like I'm actually that good at modeling, I do enjoy it. That is... Why have I done it like that? No, it looks good for realsies. Did you use any multi-res yet? No, I haven't used multi-res yet. I'm just using a bog standard subdivision for now, just to basically see what multi-res might do. So if I just throw a multi-res on there, oh, I need to exit out there. Subdivide, subdivide, subdivide. So this is the same level that... why are you not moving to first? You... Oh, okay. It's been weird. Very close to getting a second track. Very nice. Yeah, so the multi-res is behaving slightly weirdly, but I think it might behave a little bit better once I have actually applied the mirror. But that's not going to happen for a little while. I did not realise, actually, just how weird I'd done that over here. Depends on where you put it in the stack as well. Yeah, that's completely fair. You have a job in Euro that's worth... How much? 130,000. Nice. I mean, I keep checking back on the low poly model, or the low poly version, because I want the low poly to work as its own thing. I don't want the low poly to just look like crap. Although I could do it with the low poly looking like crap, and this would technically still work. I'd much prefer the base topology of this to just look decent. I mean, even with that slight change I've done there, we've got a much better curve with the change of material there. I do need to texture this thing properly. I haven't actually done the texturing properly yet. Like, the materials are a bit shit. Way too shiny. Let's be honest, a penguin would not shine quite that much. At all. Welcome back, Braxis. Welcome back. I have currently decapitated the penguin. Actually, I was going to say currently decapitated the penguin, but the penguin is already decapitated. Oh, I have more polys on the back than I do the front. Why have I done it like that? That's just it. That's why that is shaped so weirdly. How goes the Pingu? Not too bad, actually. Not too bad. I need to pull all this. No, I need to grab all that. And do that, I think. Already, that's rounded it a little bit better. You can always do a subdivision in the model and add some vertexes to give it an even better form, but depending on how many poly you want or need. The project is basically make low poly modeling. So I've got to try and do this as relatively low poly as possible. I mean, to be fair, I want to do that anyway because I want to optimize the model for quicker render times. I mean, don't get me wrong, this model renders pretty quickly anyway. The render I put up in Discord only took about 8 seconds per frame. Does it really count as decapitation if the head was never attached in the first place? You make an annoyingly fair point. That is a much better shape, though. Much, much better shape. I might grab this face and pull it in a little bit. Just make that slightly less harsh, and actually I might rotate it. And pull it in just ever so slightly more. There we go. Yeah, that's already looking much nicer. Still a little bit of a harsh line around here. But that might just be because I've not pulled this all back properly as of yet. So, I think what I need to do, grab that one, that one, that one, and that one. And pull it back. Make it rounder. Actually, I might need the head there so I can see scale. Yeah, I think that's about right. And then grab that one, that one. Looks good. Heading out to Garwin's stream. Oh, shit, yeah, he's streaming tonight. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by. And I hope Garwin's flight goes well. I can't even remember what flight it was supposed to be today. Shit. I really ought to fly along with another one of Garwin's. I've not been around for a while. There we go. That looks a bit nicer. Let's hide the head. Let's get this shape about right. How long do I think I'll be doing it? Until I'm happy, basically. I don't actually have a plan. Bushnaff B. Oh, I need to buy a copy of it for my Xbox account. You're gonna finish watching a movie, then hop onto Euro. All right. In all honesty, I should have the two meshes joined together by then. I'm not gonna stream Euro tonight because I am gonna be streaming Euro on Sunday. But I should theoretically have the two meshes of this joined. And then the only meshes that won't be joined will be the eyes, which I don't want joining anyway because I want to be able to rig them. I do need to test rigging. I don't know how well this is going to rig, so I'm probably going to want bones kind of like here and here, just to get maybe even 3 bones in the flipper itself, just to, you know, make it floppy. Speaking of the flipper, it is way too thick. So let's grab all of them. Anyway, gonna finish the movie, so talk to you in the future regardless. Alright, have fun with the movie. Oh, that just worked. Sweet. Does that mean actually I can get away with that? Oh, I can. I am being nice. That is changing the shoulders a little bit too much. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't know how I feel about that one. Why have I only just got the notification saying stream element spot right? Oh, wait, no, it's saying it multiple times. Fuck. Is stream misbehaving? No, not dropped any frames. I guess stream elements is just being a dick. Alright. How do I want to do this? I think the best way, actually, drop that. But because I don't want don't necessarily want that one down so far. Pull that to there. Pull that to there. And let's give it a little bit of shape like that. I think that works. Actually, I'm gonna Google penguin flipper. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the shape of the flipper. Let's actually get this sort of almost right. So, what am I wanting? Something like this. Have I actually got the flipper in the right part of the body? A little bit. I'm a little bit too high actually with the flipper, I think. Yeah, I'm a little bit higher up against the body than I guess a real flipper would have been. That's not too much of an issue. But if I can get that kind of shape, so that's going to require... No, I don't think it's going to need extra loops. I don't think that's going to be the answer. I think it's just not that. Let's grab. Okay, yeah, grab. Oh shit. Grab maybe that. And then move it backwards. And then rotate around that axis. And then I can start refining the shape a little bit better. Although, don't get me wrong, that's not bad right off the bat. I'm just not 100% happy with it. So maybe something a little bit more like this, or not. Maybe. Maybe. That is a little bit too thick on the end, though. So let's pull that in. So I wanted to... Oh, gosh. Camera movement being weird. I want it to have a semi-organic kind of feel to it. But still relatively cartoony. How's that look? How's it looking? I actually almost like that. Alright. I think this is going to want a little bit more maneuverability. So, let's give it another loop. Another loop there. So it's got mesh to play with, and in fact... another loop there. I want it to have plenty of polys here to allow the joint to actually be able to move here. That's kind of my one concern with this thing is it's going to be the poly count or lack of polys. So if we look at the shading on this now, see how the lines kind of get really, really tight along here. And that is down to just what I've done, basically, with the edge loops. Which is good. Right! Here comes a bit that I'm really not looking forward to. I've got to decapitate this thing properly, as in I've got to cut the bottom of the head off, followed by cutting the top of the body off. I'm actually going to remove those modifiers as well. And same with these. Because I don't want it cocking up when I join it all together. Ooh, that's weird. Is it weird or is that just a hole? I think actually that is just the hole down to the feet. So that is fine. That is, yeah, that's fine. So, let's grab the head, go into edit mode. Let's hide the body for a second. Actually, no, I need the body there, don't I? So, that face and that face. That should be it. Let's grab the body, and it'll be that face and that face. Okay. Here comes the bit that I'm worried about. Let's join these together. They are now technically the same object. So, time to weld it together. And then I can reapply the mirror and the subdiv. grab that there. Grab those. Weld that in. Bloop. And then that. Bloop. Bloop. I am actually really worried about how this is gonna look. Oh, don't tell me. Oh no, that does exist. It's just really weird. Okay. We might end up running into some strange issues here. And when I say might, I think we will have some strange issues with the subdivision. So. Oh, here goes nothing. Mirror. That is horrifying. Subdiff. Actually not quite as bad as I was expecting it to be. That neck is incredibly thin. I think I need to wiggle some things about, because that, yeah, no, incredibly wide there, but incredibly thin towards the back. So let's hide that for a moment so I can see what I'm doing. I almost want that to do this. Is that any better? Almost, actually. That is coming out a hell of a lot nicer than I actually thought it would. Yeah, no, that's working. Sweet. I do need to sort out the materials at the back here. That white patch there shouldn't be a white patch. But I think that's only one. There's only going to be like a few faces that need sorting. This bit. Can't actually see what I'm doing because there's stuff in the way. But that is joining together actually really rather nicely. To the point I am not really that worried about it. Look at that! Let's get a quick render. Hey! That is joined together so nicely. I am really happy with that. As in really happy with that. Okay, so that wants to go right up. And obviously, because I'm streaming as well, that render took a little bit longer than normal. But that actually looks decent. Really happy with that. Really, really happy. Okay, right. Next up, subdiff on that a little bit higher. Subdiff on these doesn't really need to be any higher because the eyes are ridiculously high res anyway. Next up would be rigging. There's a little bit that still wants some work, at least shape-wise, along here. And that's probably just down to the amount of... probably just down to the amount of... oh gosh, what is it? Words! Amount of loops around there. That's probably down to that. That's fine. We can... Well, I say we. I can just pull that out a little bit. Actually, I'm going to do that on a vertex by vertex basis. I think that's going to be slightly better. Because I can be a little bit more precise that way. Grab that. That's fine. I'm going to pull that round to there. And pull this one round to there. And I believe that has pretty much sorted that issue. Yeah, we're getting some really nice curves here with the higher mesh version, higher res version of the mesh. So let's just stretch that out a little bit. Seems the mistake I made was just having too much in a small space. I mean, don't get me wrong, it still needs a fair amount there because of, you know, this being a joint, but you have too much and it just doesn't know how to mesh it. But look at that! I mean, I can take off the subdivision. It still looks like a decent penguin. I mean, horrifying, don't get me wrong. But it's not bad. Well, not bad, bad. I wonder how crap is it with simple. What's that actually doing? Oh. Nothing useful. Let's stick with Catmull Clark. Looks much better. Let's grab a render. I do need to sort out materials. I have another message on Discord. No, I don't. I thought I did. Fuck. What I am going to do, though, is share this in Discord. Bloop. I blooped it. I cannot type. There we go. I've just put a little thing in Garwin's Discord with the screenshot saying I have attached the head to the rest of the penguin. Actually, how was it looking before the attached? Yeah, it is actually looking better with the head attached as well. So, it's good. It did be good. I think I might leave that here for a stream. In all honesty, Because, well, I've pretty much achieved what I wanted to do. I know this is a shorter stream, but... I've done what I set out to achieve, so... I'm calling that a win. Just look into those eyes. Look into those eyes. And the goofy yellow hat. I do like the hat. The hat is staying. I don't care how stupid it is. The hat is staying. Anyway. Oh, I guess I should outro this properly. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please feel free to like and subscribe if you're not already. I have had people saying that they've not been getting notifications from my channel, so just double check your notification settings. Click the bell icon and make sure your notification settings are set to all. I can't think of anything else that I need to say in outro other than have a great evening. Head over to Garwin's stream because he is flying right now, I do believe. So head over there. Give him the attention that he deserves. He's not long made made it into the partner program, so you know it would be very nice. Is he in the partner program? I'm fairly sure he gets he displays ads now. I'm fairly sure I saw. Yeah. Yo. Yeah. No. Head over to Garwin. See Garwin. Anyway, I'm ending stream here. Braxis, I'll join you in Discord in a moment. Everyone else? Yeah, have a good evening. Good night. The internet.